guys. Trying to figure everything out for this stream. So, I have like kind of a weird setup going on right now. Where over here I have my Nintendo Switch, over here I have my computer where I have some earbuds attached. Trying to like mix the audio in a way where it's like good. But I made a playlist so that we have something to work alongside. And I just got the laptop because I want to be able to hear myself but not super duper loud. And it gets an idea of the delay, and then I can see chat if anybody does pop in. This is only my second live stream here on YouTube, so I hope you give me grace. Don't mind my horrible handwriting, but I just wanted to have something there while the stream starts, just because I imagine people are going to be more willing to watch this later and not so much while I'm doing it. But I recently opened my commissions, and the fun thing about that is I'm not going to get a lot of commissions, but I have a whole thing set up to make it as easy as possible for me to do them. So I have a link in the description here in case you want to see that. It takes you to like a Google form where you can submit a request, and then I'll talk about it throughout the video, but I got my first commission from a friend from school back before I graduated. And I'm just doing it here in my sketchbook. Here it is. I think this framing looks good. I'm not sure though. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm new to this, so be kind. So I already did the sketch. I believe that on my laptop I have access to my Google Photos, so I can see the references that I was sent, and that way I don't have to like show it at all. Let's check. Yeah, here they are. So I'll pull this into a side window, because I feel like that's the easiest way to do it. Okay. I feel like I'm using all my brain cells for this. But there we go. So I already did the sketch and she already approved it. And she paid me. I do all my payments through Cash App just because that's the only thing I've ever used, personally, but that's just because the people I went to school with used it. I've got a little list of things I want to chat about too, because I am really bad at remembering things. So let me move this out of the way. But I have this palette, and then I have this other palette, and then I wanted to render it out with Prismacolors, so I have that in my sharpener. She just let me do whatever I wanted to, honestly, really sweet. So I can scoot. I wish it was easier for me to see, because it's like hard to see the screen on top without me messing with the audio. Like it'll sound worse. So I'm like waiting for the delay. And then I have my 3 brushes. These are all the ones I have. They're from Michaels. They're cheap brushes. I think all the writing on them is gone now, but I got them and I showed them off in an art supply haul I did back a while ago. So if you want to check that out, you can probably read the letters. I have my little water cup. I love this thing so much. It's just so nice because it has the ridges on it. It's very good. And it's blue. And it just opens up. And then I have my Winsor & Newton watercolors. And then I have this one too that also has different watercolors. Let me grab. I bought this set during a vlog as well. This song is from Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm gonna try to remember to like reference some of the music, but I probably won't remember. But I got this palette because you just put the wet watercolors down and it looks the same once it's dried down. And I have a few more colors, so the ones on here aren't on here, and then more mixing space. So for this piece, I actually kind of want to scooch this out the way more because I don't know, I'm really bad at framing things. For being an artist, I suck at composition. A little higher. Okay. So basically, yeah, I'm gonna get my pencil out for my eraser. I do want to say though, if you hear like random noises, like it's been very windy out today and I live in a pretty structurally unsound place, so like it shakes a bit, and I have 2 cats, a dog, and then my bunnies like to make noises while they eat and drink and whatnot, so that should be expected. I'm just gonna come in and sort of like lightly erase some of the spots because I don't want it to look too muddy when I'm done, but it's not like meant to look like a finished piece. Like it's just a little commission. They're just full body. I offer a few things. I offer full bodies, busts. I don't like this eraser actually. I don't think I'm going to, because that's horrible. But I offer full body illustrations, bust illustrations, and then I do full body animals, and then I do busts with animals and full bodies with animals, and these 2 were full body with animals, and she wanted to be with her cat, so I did that. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix up a color for her skin tone, I think. Because when I do watercolor, I'm very messy with it, I'm very spontaneous with it, just because I don't know, I just like the way it looks, personally. I'm also not the best at mixing skin tones, but I will try my best to give it some nice undertones. See, like that's Nibbler. He scratched himself right up against the side of the cage. I've also got a testing page. So especially with lighter skin tones, I feel like I really struggle. I think it needs to be more red. Oh, that was so much red. Oh my god. Okay. But I have this like burnt sienna color because I'm like out of brown, but if you just mix like the burnt sienna with like a little bit of a contrasting tone, I don't know what I'm talking about. But if I want to talk about how I set up my commissions, because I'm doing it for the first time. Oh, I think that shade's a lot better. I first set up a Google form because I've seen a lot of people do Google Forms, and it just seemed easy to do it that way rather than try and keep track of everything separate from that. Or like try to just do it by email or just through DMs. It just gave me, I don't know, the structure that felt more professional and whatnot. And then on top of that, I made a presentation, like a Google Slides presentation that like I called my commissions menu, where I just showed off examples of like what to expect. Like this is how I do full bodies, this is how I do busts. Because like with my busts, I like to include arms, but it's like honestly up to clients what I'll do. But I just thought the menu was easier, that way people don't have to like ask as many questions, and then I could show examples of my work, like the kinds of animals that I draw and people and whatnot. And like it made me realize I kind of want to study how to draw different types of people, because like even with this one I was like, oh no, glasses, I don't know if I draw like drawn glasses in forever. So definitely a lot of things to learn how to draw, but my commissions are very cheap. Actually, Rosie, I wanted to talk about how I got in trouble a little bit with the art community on Threads over my commissions prices, because I was just asking like if my prices were good, because I just wanted to keep them low because I have a pretty small platform, like especially like art-based stuff like my Instagram, because I just hit 150 last night, and then on Threads I have like 500 or 600 followers, versus on here where I have like almost 1.5k, and on TikTok, which I'm back on now, where I have 6,500 people. So I just want to keep my prices low because I don't want to scare people off, but I ended up making a lot of like older artists like very upset and telling me to raise my prices and everything. I don't know if they were really upset. I think they were just more like, girl, value yourself. But I was just like, I don't know. As a new person, I'm not too certain. Oh, I forgot. I have a napkin. I've been wiping my excess water off onto the side piece of paper. But I think that skin tone looks good. It's supposed to be, she's like a very light, sort of warm skin tone. So I think it's good. I also kind of want to do her hair now, because she has blonde stripes and like sort of peachy blonde parts. That's why I knew I wanted to do watercolors, because I was like, this is the best medium for that. I'm gonna do a little bit more orange for the blonde, because it's very close to her skin tone. And then I'll also mix up some peach. I probably have a really weird workflow, but I don't know. Okay, let me test. I feel like that's a good match. Maybe a little more orange. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. But if you want to commission me, I did add the link. I had an issue when I first started this live stream where I guess it auto locks depending on how you set it, and I didn't realize that. I think I did that last time too. So I had scheduled a live stream and then I had to cancel it, and it was a whole thing. But I did make sure to add the link just in case anybody who saw this wanted to get a commission. It definitely helps out a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna do like there. I just really like to simplify shapes. Like, it's not supposed to be 100% how her hair is dyed, but it's like, it gives you the vibe. I'm gonna go in with that, and then I'll also do a darker shade. It's especially fun to draw people that you know, just because, like, you know what they look like, and you don't need to reference quite as much. Because I was like, if this is a client, like, she sent me 2 face photos, but she didn't send me really anything for clothes, but she just wanted me to, like, do it how I'd like to do it. So, like, I totally get it, but I'm just like, I can't imagine if somebody I didn't know wanted me to do a commission and they didn't give me very much. But I have examples on my presentation of, like, how to do references, like, how to send the references to me, and there's, like, a link to it on the form, but you could also just DM them to me on Instagram, or, like, let me know that you're gonna email them to me, because I have, like, a business email. More Doki Doki Literature Club music. I love to use that music in my videos. I feel like it just matches my vibe. But I feel like that's got like the strawberry blonde colors. Which also makes me think I was gonna give her a pink sweater and then like cream corduroy pants. She wanted something cozy. And I'm thinking I kind of want it to be like an orange tone pink and like make it very warm. Especially because her cat is like very cool toned. It's like a blue cat. I think it would just work out really well. So I think I'll do that. She has dark colored eyes, so I think I'll actually do that first. When I do black eyes, I like to add a little bit of blue. Like make it like a deep blue, because I feel like it just adds contrast. I know I should be spraying all my watercolors before I start, but I never do. I just don't have a bottle, and I don't really like to... I don't know, I'm lazy. Actually, let me test this first. I think it must be darker. I have a video coming out today that I've been working on where I've shown off my Halloween bears that I draw for my mom. I just did a bunch of them recently, so I thought it would be a good time to do that. The video took a long time to edit though, but I'm pretty sure it's done. I'm gonna have to do some more final touches on it, but I think it's done. Because not only did I have to like edit through all the footage, there were some spots where I had to like edit some text on, and then I had to go in and add my PNG tuber that I made, and I'm like, I'm never doing a 20-minute video with that thing again. It was so much time to get that all set up. Genuinely never again. But I think the video's good, so I hope everybody enjoys it. Okay, so inside the mouth, then a little bit of blush, maybe a little on the forehead too, and I'll blend this out. That's so weird because I never talk while I do artwork, and especially not for videos. I don't have a kneaded eraser though, because that would have been great for this. Normally I go in with a kneaded eraser to clean up the lines, but mine disappeared. And I haven't had the time, energy, or resources to go to the art store to get more. Especially because it's so far. I went and I biked to my art store back a while ago for a vlog, and oh my gosh, was it a nightmare. Okay, and then I'll use the same color to add some more color to her hair. I think it'll also help combine some of the, I don't know, it'll make everything match. Like, the music's so good. I hope I have it mixed right, because I only checked for the first one, and I'm pretty sure I touched it again because I forgot that I shouldn't. But yeah, I'm very excited for that video today. I think it'll be very fun. I'm gonna make her brows brown, or like dark, just because her hair is obviously not her natural shade, and I think it'll help them stand out a little. I keep hitting my tripod. I wish I had more of like detailed brushes, because this is my smallest one, but it's not very pointed. But when I'm doing small details, I'm like, oh. Oh, I forgot to do her neck on the other one. Shush. Don't arf arf. I don't know if you can hear her, but she's gruffing. underneath the table. And I don't want her to bark. Don't bark, Tifa. You're okay. Okay, now I'll do the pink sweater. Because I don't know if I want to use this same color and do it more like corally. Honestly, kind of a vibe, if you ask me. I don't know how long I'm going to stream, because I think it'll really depend on my battery life. Because I did charge up my laptop and my phone almost to 100%. Honestly, I got impatient and I started early, but just because I have my light plugged into my laptop and my phone display is still on while it streams, I'm just not sure. But I think these peachy tones will look good, especially since... Actually, maybe I'll do her pants more brown instead of like beige, since her skin tone is so light. I guess that's another thing, is because I tend to draw myself, and at the very least like characters similar in skin tone to myself, like very medium tones. I feel like I tend to think of drawing clothes based off of what would look good with those skin tones, and I got to remember that there are people that don't look like me. I thought about doing like a pattern on the sweater, but I feel like that's not really necessary. I wanted to use my mouse so that I could control my laptop while I'm on stream, but since my light uses the one USB-C port on it, I couldn't use the mouse. Actually, I think my other one has Bluetooth, because I have like a Razer one or a Corsair one that my brother gave to me, and I'm pretty sure that one does Bluetooth, but not the cheap one that I normally use. But I think I really like this color, because I was gonna do way more of like a true pink, but I think this like coral looks super duper good. I should tell her to get a coral colored sweater, because like looking at the reference, like she looks so good. I hope my brother doesn't come home while I'm streaming, because he's at my grandparents' house and I did not tell him I was going to be streaming. And I don't want to do all that. Like, not even that I'm embarrassed, it's just like awkward for me to tell people to like chill while I'm doing something, or like do something because I want to do something else. I don't know. I feel like the colors look different on the stream, but it might just be because of the brightness on my laptop, honestly. Because they look even more desaturated on the stream, and they were a bit more vibrant here. But I'll be posting photos on Instagram because I already asked her if it was okay. So maybe it'll show more. I'm gonna do the cat. But I'm just going in with a wash of color first and like blocking everything out, and then I'm gonna go in and render. Like, honestly, if you want an example of like what my commissions look like, I have these ones here. I did as practices, just to put on my like my menu. I just didn't have examples of too many full bodies with animals and busts with animals, so I drew this one, and I think they look cute. Especially because I got to practice using references a little bit more. But I do draw people. Like, I drew myself. Like, this is another one of me. I've been working on this project where I've been storyboarding a video. So I did a bunch of these over at my grandparents' house this weekend. But I still have a couple more scenes to finish. And then I think I'm going to post it with just the storyboards and voiceover, and then get some feedback on it. So yeah, her cat is got like, I can't quite tell if it's just a regular tabby or blue tabby, but it's quite like light colored and on the cooler tone. But there are a few stripes on the tail, and like the like center of the face is like white, along with like the chest and the bottoms of the feet. Honestly, kind of similar markings to my cat Mochi. So yeah. Tifa. Is somebody here? No. I just thought I'd make sure, because if my grandparent... Wait. But yeah, I just thought I'd check just because if my grandpa is here, I can see his car from outside the window. But my dog just barks at everything, low-key. I don't want to actually... She's just very protective and very anxious. But I'm gonna do the cat. Oh, the dog's outside barking too. Very fun. I think that's the reason why I really don't like to stream. Or even do videos where I'm just talking. Just because there's so many background noises you can't control. I think I've already been streaming for like half an hour. I feel like this is so slow, but it's also, I think, because I'm talking, because I feel like I'm usually pretty quick at drawing. Okay, so now we test. I do this one in my videos all the time too. I set up last night and I made the playlist, so it was basically any song that was on the mind. I like listening to game soundtracks. It's just what I like to do. I was honestly kind of worried that my stream was going to get flagged for copyright. Just because I remember when Ludwig switched to YouTube, like that was a big problem, but I don't know what all he was doing that did it. Like if it was just the music, or if he was watching content, or blah blah blah. And obviously multi-streaming, which like probably is the best thing to do, because people are telling me to stream on TikTok, and I was like, I just don't want to. Like, that's my largest platform, but low-key, I'm, like, the most ungrateful person when it comes to TikTok. But I just find the platform to be so toxic, and I feel like I never see reoccurring people. Like, when I get a comment, like, it's just, like, a one-off. Like, it's never, like, people coming back, really. It's kind of frustrating. Because it feels like kind of putting in a lot of effort and, like, building up an audience, because it's, like, if I had that many followers on YouTube, like I imagine I'd have like people that come back and like say hi, and like I just want to build that like little community, because I feel like small channels used to be like that, but like if you find a channel with like under 10k followers, it was like a cute little community and it was just such a vibe. But these days I feel like it's just so much harder. Because, like, I don't even really get that many comments here on YouTube. Like, unless the video gets big. Because I have a couple of videos that got a little bit bigger than normal. And, like, I have a lot of comments. But, like, I don't know. It's just, it sucks. Or even on TikTok, like, videos that I have that blow up on there. Like, I get a bunch of comments. And it's a lot of people saying, like, the same things. And it's, like, I don't even know if they're just bots. I don't know if it's just like a lack of originality on the platform. Because like one of my videos where I like go to get a new sketchbook, it's got like either 250,000 or 500,000. One of my biggest videos is like that much, and like it was just so weird because like everyone's saying that, just commenting to stay on Art Talk, and I'm just like I don't know why. Like I guess it's because they're trying to get it in their algorithm, but like the best way to do that is just to follow, you know, and like engage more than that, because it's kind of annoying when you see like, oh, I've got a couple hundred comments, like I want to read every single comment and like hear the feedback and talk to the community, and then like everybody's just saying like, I just like this, like in the most like unoriginal ways possible. And it's like, it's just frustrating to me, personally. Like, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, but I low-key am. Okay. So I think I have the markings of the cat down. I want to add, like, low-key this shade. I feel like this is why my art looks so, like, homogenous. Like, part of my style is just reusing colors from other works. Because, like, I use, like, a green, blue, and, well, like, I don't know. I use, like, a more blue, green, and then, like, a more green together, and then, like, usually, like, a, like, lemon-y green. And so I just keep those on my palettes to reuse whenever. Bam. I'm just stylizing it. Like, the cat does not have purple on its tail. But I think this looks more fun. And then I'll add some little marks. I'm also a little blind, and I'm using every single one of my brain cells to not lean into frame and get my big head in the way. Oh, and this is FNAF 6 music. I love using that in my videos as well. I love pointing out that I love putting something in my videos. Like, I don't reuse them so much that anybody who's seen my videos wouldn't, like, know. I believe this cat's eyes are green. Like a pale greenish color. So that's what I'm gonna do. Actually, I have a pot in this one that'll work good. I started posting on TikTok again though, because my New Year's resolution was to stop because I was getting sick of posting. It was just really annoying because I was doing YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram Reels. I was just like, I was feeling so burnt out, and I was like, I'm sick of TikTok. I hate TikTok. But I'm back. I'm currently just reposting stuff. But I think it's more so I just want to use my biggest platform to promote my commissions. I think I need to go over her neck again, because I forgot to do it the first time, and when I went back over it, it wasn't the right color. So it's better for it to be dark than for it to be too light. But now I think it's too yellow. So now here's a moment of truth. Do I make her pants cream or brown? And I'm thinking brown. I think I have these poses down pretty good though. I wish that this cat foot was in front of her foot, because it kind of gives the impression that just this part and just the tail are kind of going through the legs rather than the whole cat if the foot was farther back. I don't know. I try to reference poses, but I feel like I really suck at it, so I kind of gave up. And I think they look good enough. I did this pose because I just felt like I hold my cats like that. I like kneel on the ground. And I asked her if she wanted anything to be changed, and she said it was good, so I'm very happy. Whenever I mix a brown, I just do red, burnt sienna, maybe a little green. You just mix every color until it looks good. Because the purple really cancels out how orangey the burnt sienna is. Let me test this one. I'm realizing my playlist didn't shuffle. It's just going in order. I feel like in a way, I just wanted to make her contrast her cat a little bit. Ooh, and I gotta do socks. I feel like socks were just more cozy than shoes. And I'm not drawing my friends barefoot. slippers, but I was like, no, I want her to look like put together, like she's ready for the day. Slippers feels a little bit too much pajamas to me. But this is gonna be my first time drawing corduroy pants, and I don't know necessarily if they look super like corduroy, but I tried. Okay, now what color to do these socks? I might just do white and green. I feel like that's chill. And then I'm reusing the cat's eye color somewhere else. I hope the cat's eyes are green. I feel like in a lot of the photos the cat is squinting. But this whole commission was $8, especially because I hadn't risen my prices yet, and honestly I might put them back down. It just really depends, because it's not like I'm trying to like make a full-time income off of these. It's just like supplementary. I think it looks good, especially because it's the complementary color to like red. I think I got the color of the cat pretty good though, because it's like a bluey gray. Okay. So now the last thing I'm doing for the watercolor is I'm gonna mix myself like a very light gray so that I can shade the tops of the eyes and the sides of the teeth and everything. Add some depth. Just want to be careful that it's very light gray. And my cat's licking herself over here. I hope you can't hear it. It's awful. Mochi. For the stream? You lick yourself for free? Trying to decide if I want to do like a background. Maybe I should put it closer because I wonder if that'll help you see what colors actually this is. I don't know. I feel like it still looks really desaturated on camera. Especially the green. Because I'm thinking about doing like, I don't know. Like maybe like a pale purple. I don't know. I still have time to do it. So. Okay. I'm realizing I should have put something in between these pages. Let me see if I have a spare piece of paper. Because it's been transferring on both sides. So yeah, I have a piece of cardstock. But since I'm pressing, how do I want to do this? I'm just going to cut it. There we go. I'm just gonna cut it. I stole these from my grandpa on accident. I'm gonna have to return them. I have a habit when I'm like, I was drawing at the kitchen table and I saw the scissors and I used the scissors, and when I went to go pack up, it happened. Then also, I have a binder clip I can use to really just hold everything in place. Actually, I'll do it on the top because there's not really anything here. Actually, ugh, the stream is scuffed. Oh, I saw somebody typed in chat. It's not on the screen because I had my references out, but I just went to close them. I don't know how to tell when somebody commented, but I see Sam's who said, "Hi, this looks so cool," and I want to say thank you. That's really cool. I don't know why I thought it would be time-stamped, like, YouTube comments. Oh, that's so cool. You're the first person to ever comment on one of my YouTube live streams. Oh! Nibbler. He scratched himself while his head was under his food bowl. He's silly. Yeah. So I think that's it for watercolor wash. I like to keep it really, really simple. Because it's just like a base, really. Like, that's all I use it for. There we go. I think the framing is good. But for rendering, I have these Prismacolor Premier pencils. This tin is not the right tin. I have the wrong lid on it, but that's just because I've made my own set, and it makes it easier for me to know, oh, the 24 pack with the wrong lid. Especially because this is my favorite cover art out of all the tins I have, because I have 4 of the 12s, and then I have this 24. So I just have all my favorite shades in here. I have my like warm colors and my greens and then my cool colors. And it just makes it very convenient for me. Especially because I have so many duplicates and so many colors that I don't really use. I just like the darker ones, personally. Oh, we're coming up on an hour. Wow, I really did so much in an hour. So let me test out some colors. Don't mind my testing page. It's like, it's been through a lot. It does fold down. I found a way to make it fold down. Oh, there we go. There we go. Doesn't look so pretty. That's possible. But I think this more desaturated one. Oh, it's way more orange. I don't like that. No. Okay. I just like to flip them upside down when I've like wanted to reference them. I try to pick a good brown for the skin. I think I'll go with that one. And I'll just start with that. The real question is do I want to do the eyes with black or do I want to do it with the brown? Because I kind of switch up. I think I'm going to do black. Especially since the piece is so pastel. Maybe now we zoom in. Makes it harder for me to stick my head in frame. I can't tell if it's framed good. Wait, actually I'm just gonna get it up here. I think that's okay. Now this is a phase where I fix every little mistake I have with my watercolor technique. Because like I messed up that pupil when I was painting, but no one will know. How would they know? I'm a little bit blind. I think I've said that already, but I'm fighting for my life. That's why I zoomed in, is so I could get a little closer without peeking into frame. There we go. I got some eyes. I don't know how much you can tell, but I can tell. Especially because the face was the darkest features before, because I just wanted to highlight them and like overcompensate with the fact that I was afraid that the facial features were gonna get covered up by the glasses. So in the pencil, it was like really, really dark. I don't want to rub it because I don't want to smudge anything. And then I can also fix things that were bad in the sketch that I didn't fix. I really love colored line art. I think that's a big reason why I wanted to get into digital art, is just colored line art is so good. It's just annoying to have all the resources to do it, especially if you want to do like, I like to do a lot of pieces with fine liners, but getting enough fine liners to actually do colored line art is a task. So this is the one I picked, but I'm not sure if I want to do a more warm toned brown, but I think I'm gonna go with it. We got some Undertale music. I just always work to game music. Always have. Like, I do all my schoolwork to it. Just so calming. Okay, and then I could also use this to go back over the blush. I really think she's gonna like it. Even though her art style is like so much more complicated than mine, I was honestly so shocked that she wanted one. Like, not even that, like I know she's supporting me, but like I'm just so shocked that she like legitimately wanted me to spend some time to draw something for her. This is very sweet. But I think you can see like how much that one already pops compared to that one. And it doesn't even take that much time. Like I think that's like the real like benefit to my art style, is that it's just so quick to draw the way that I draw. More Undertale. I feel like the hair is the most important part when you're doing like sort of caricature work, really capturing a person. So I feel like it's a feature that people put a lot of care into curating, and it's something that people, I don't know, it just is a thing that to me seems like such a big part of what makes a person look different than another person. Like, especially the silhouette. I'm not even sure which one I think looks more like her hair, because I ended up drawing her hair two different ways on the bottom. She's like shoulder length hair, but it kind of has like a natural wave to it. So you kind of get two versions. I feel like the music was a bit too loud. There we go. And I'll do a little shading here, and I feel like using a brown line art also helps add to that sort of soft, airy vibe. She's just a very cute person, so I think it really works to highlight an aspect of her that I think is really good. And then I'll go in and highlight a few more. I don't don't want to go too ham. But I think I'm just going to render this one first and then move on to the second one. Because before I was doing like one and the other, but that's just because I wanted to make sure I mixed enough colors. Oh, I forgot to do the pupil of the other eye. And I've been really working on expressions lately. Doing the storyboarding really did help. Because you're just drawing the biggest parts of an expression like kind of as quickly as you can because you want to just get it done. And in the most like simplified way. Okay, I'm gonna do her sweater. I'm like avoiding these hands like the plague. Like I just want to reshape them. And like even when I'm doing this, like sometimes I'll go back and add more watercolor because like I'll just like carve out more of a piece. I've been meaning to do a study on fabric because I'd done one where I'd followed like a drawing with Jazza tutorial where it like showed you how cloth moves on balls, and the biggest thing to me about that tutorial that helped was understanding how to make fabric kind of look more heavy versus like more light, but I think I still struggle with placing like the rolls and the folds, which I feel like a lot of people find very intuitive. It's kind of like hair where people are like, oh, drawing hair is so easy. And I think it's easier for me now, but I found it super duper difficult when I first started drawing people a couple years ago. Because I used to just draw animals. But I guess some people just have intuition for it, and some people like me don't. Trying to think if I want to work in this more burgundy color. Just want to like add more contrast, I guess. And kind of cool it down. I think that looks better. I don't know how much you can see it on camera, but I do really like this pose for her though. I referenced a couple of poses. My big thing though when I reference is like I only really reference for like the basic structure and then I put it away because I don't know, I just find it mentally draining to sit and directly reference. So like it hurts my poses and like the quality of my work, but it works. It's like there's bigger problems with my artwork I could deal with first. Like the fact that I refuse to study anatomy. I'm just not an art study kind of person. Like I've done a few studies since I started sketchbooking. And it's all been just like spontaneous. Like what do I feel like I need to do, or like I'm working on a new piece and like I can't avoid not learning how to draw it anymore. Because I've done that with like color and perspective. And then once I do the first study, like honestly, I feel way more motivated to sit and just learn how to draw something. It's like, it's that first part that's so hard. I kind of want to add like fuzz texture to the sweater, make it like a fuzzy sweater. I just feel like sometimes I don't add enough different textures in my artwork. Oh, this is Harvest Moon. I wanted to add soundtracks from the DS games, but it was so hard to find any. I think you get some of that texture. I feel like her fashion sense is like a lot better than mine. So I think of her as somebody who would understand how to mix textures in her fashion. It's another reason why I didn't just put her in jeans, is I'm like, I don't think she would just wear jeans, especially for a commission. Like, I'm the type of person to wear jeans on important events, but not so much her. And we're already almost done with this sweater. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish this commission throughout the stream. We'll find out. Because it's a matter of this or my voice going out. Am I the only person that, like, I can talk and talk and talk and talk and talk when I'm sitting and talking with friends or family or literally any time where it's not acceptable, but then the moment I'm sitting and like reading something or talking aloud, my voice like disappears. I don't know if it's just because like you talk more to yourself and so it's more constant, or if I'm just absolutely insane, but I feel like that's totally a thing for me. I think that's why I look so cute. Maybe I should move it closer so you can see. Can't you see that? Oh my gosh, I thought my phone was dying, and it was just a notification through Life360 that my brother's phone was dying. But I think that looks so good. I don't know. I guess we're doing the hands. I should do a hand study. That's like another thing that I feel the need to brute force my way through art for some reason, and I know it hurts me, but I can't help it. I really need to just bite the bullet and actually learn how to draw hands. And now my cat's on the table. Hi, Meow Meow. You can't see him, but he is on the table, about to cause mischief. Just come here, buddy. He's my baby boy. He just wants to sit by me. He's good now. Ooh, Cooking Mama. Freaking love Cooking Mama. I was emulating DS games on my phone, and Cooking Mama was a big one. I've been wanting to get more DS games because I still play my like 3DS. I got forever ago now. But I still play it and I like take it on walks and stuff. But I never got many games. I just have Pokemon Blue, and then I had a copy of Harvest Moon DS, and my cousin stole it, and I only know she definitely stole it because I can see on her Me like account through a Street Pass that her most played game, or like most recently played game, is my DS game, which she never got a copy of, and I'm not saying I'm angry, but I do feel hurt. I feel betrayed. And I could buy a copy of it because I still have the case and everything for it and like the save data, so I just need a new cartridge. But I kind of need to get my DS games now because I know that they're going to start going up in price. Like, I've seen how much these Pokemon games go for. I do not want that to be my generation of consoles. There we go. The hands weren't that bad. I don't know why I was like procrastinating that. We're gonna do socks now. This is my favorite green, if you can't tell by how short it is. But it's the Vert Olive. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong. It's olive green. Because they've got it in French. Which is so odd because Prismacolor is a Mexican company, or like they manufacture in Mexico. So I think it's interesting that they don't have Spanish on it. Because then I could use either. Time for socks. My dog's looking out the window so longingly. And I took her out before I did the stream, and like I went to the bathroom too. I was like, I'm not getting up. I'm gonna make her socks fuzzy too, because I feel like that's fun. And then I'll do the white parts with the same brown. I feel like that ends up tying in some of that stylistic liberties that I took. Got my grubby little hands in the way. I'm glad I set up the light though, because I thought about not doing it. The sunlight's not that bright, and the sun's like starting to set already. But you guys get my beautiful unnatural lighting. More cooking, mama. Yeah, because it didn't shuffle. I don't know, because I have the music on my Switch. I don't know if you can shuffle on Switch. Because I know YouTube, I use YouTube Music. And I know that like YouTube and Google like suck at making everything work cross-platform. There we go. Yeah, flipping these makes it so much easier to keep track of stuff when I'm coloring. Feels weird to do a commission of a person when I've like never been that kind of artist where people are like, oh, draw me. Would you draw me? Like, I don't think I've ever had somebody in real life ever say that, but I've only been drawing people for a little bit now. Like a year or two? I've genuinely been, honestly, just like a year. Because I really got into it with my first sketchbook, which I have a tour of on my YouTube channel, but I started that my senior year of high school, so a year ago, yeah. Because I graduated already. I'm bad at thinking. But yeah. There we go. Oh, a little bit of... But I think, yeah, it's really good for me to just use the same brown throughout. Really adds to the homogeneous look. I'm gonna give her, because I gave her earrings, I want to make them green. We're out here tying colors in and everything. I'm gonna give her a ring. She wears jewelry and I feel bad not giving her anything, especially if it'll tie in. I'm gonna flip that back. I keep putting it in wrong. More cooking, mama. Can you tell I like the music from very specific franchises? I'm fighting the urge to move my sketchbook. I feel like I'm really solidifying my style again. Which is funny because my style, I don't think it's changed that much over time. But when you put it all next to each other, the little differences really add up. And it's kind of good that, like, on one hand that, like, I never really do studies or anything, because it means I get to enjoy art forever. If you never get good, you never get bored. Always something to learn. So I do see artists that are just genuinely so good. Like, yeah, I imagine if you, like, sit there and nitpick, like, you could find things that are wrong with their work. But to the average person, like, it's just, like, completely flawless. I'm like, how do you not lose motivation? Well, I guess the answer is you do, but... Art block hits us all. Honestly, I haven't had, like, a true art block since I started sketchbooking. Coconut, This song has helped me through so many study sessions. You'd think I'd have like a PTSD response to all these songs. But no. I know I said corduroy, but I don't know if it reads as corduroy. I tried. so now it's just cat time. The real question really is just, am I going to do it in black, or if I'm going to use this indigo? And I think I'm going indigo, except for the face. I think she looks so cute. Oh god. The big problem with Prismacolors though is you drop them once and they break on the inside. And I've dropped them billions of times. So you can just imagine. I don't have a trash can, so I'm emptying my shavings out onto the table. That's a later layout problem. It also gets caught. I want to get a really good pencil sharpener. Because the one that I have is from the dollar store. It's an electric one, but I took the batteries out. Because I just don't... I don't know how I feel about it. I think we're past the hour mark. Aww. Baby Meow's sleeping behind me. No, she's sleeping next to me on the other side. My cats are clingy. But they're both small, so it's okay. Okay, cat time. Despite never having people in real life tell me, oh, like, or like ask, oh, can you draw me? Definitely had many people ask me to draw their pets. The amount of guinea pigs I've drawn for people, and I love drawing bunnies, so like if anybody asks me to draw a bunny, I'm totally down, but I've been trying to work on drawing dogs, and honestly drawing more animals because I just stopped doing it. I put all my effort into learning how to draw people, and so I stopped drawing as many animals, and I used to do it for comics when I was younger. Forever there's gonna be fluff on this cat's tail. So you need to be a smooth boy. I'm glad I figured out a good position for this camera. I don't know if the audio sounds good while I'm like down here crouched, but my head is not in frame, so I call that a win. This is Animal Crossing, by the way, if you didn't know. That's the song. It's when a KK Sliders hits. That might make the cat all fuzzy. Too. You probably should have added another texture in here somewhere. But you can't make me. And then we add in a little bit of black to do the eyes that no longer look green. We can fix that. There we go. Whisker time is so intense. They're crooked, but it's okay. More Animal Crossing. I'm just going in and adding more like variance in color throughout. gotta do little kitty cat paws. Almost forgot. There we go. What a cute little cat. Tifa, don't just growl out the window. You're being a hater. Oh, I see it. My dog, when old men mind their own business, she just can't handle it. She's a certified hater. She's quiet enough that the other person can't even hear her. Tifa. Oh, we got some Minecraft music. Oh, the cat looks so cute. I feel like I really struggled with his markings. It's giving me notes of things to practice. But let me get up real quick so I can frame it. Like, get the shot framed. But look. There she is. There's the cat. I think it looks good. And I think that helps some of the colors pop too more on camera. So it's a win. You see, like, how much crap. Okay. I'm gonna zoom back in. I should stop touching stuff. I don't want to break it. I didn't realize the sun was also glaring in like that. Gives it cute lighting. But we're halfway done. How much? Oh, that took us 43 minutes? Okay. I don't really ever know how long it takes me to draw, but that feels like a really long time for all that's been done. I feel like I'm really slow. Okay. Now all we have to do is copy literally everything and do it again. I believe. Personally, I believe. We also got some Kirby. You can't just stretch all over the place. You're a cutie, but it's not acceptable. Oh, actually, I can show you my 3DS. I was talking about it earlier. I kind of want to redecorate it because it looks a little... But, yeah, it's the XL version because I'm blind and it's got a little thing. But I thought it'd be a fun video to, like, buy a couple of games and do a little haul and redecoration. So see that in a few months. Because I keep promising videos, but, like, I'm only posting once a week. Like, I have my Pokemon card video that I'm posting next week, where I'm going to show you my childhood Pokemon card collection. Yes, I don't keep them in binders, and also, yes, I do not put them in sleeves. I do not care. Like, they're cardboard. Pretty cardboard, but, like, it's cardboard. I would like to just appreciate them for the playing cards that they are. That's my personal take. I don't really care what other people do with them, though. When I have a version of a card that is worth $3 in the future because I destroyed it, and they're all worth like $1 billion, like I'm not even gonna feel bad. No remorse. The sun's being all weird on the page. It's like casting shadows because the sun is like right through the window. Oh yeah, I was gonna keep drawing. I got distracted. And I'm probably gonna do things a little bit out of order this time. I try to grow my nails out for everybody for the stream and like the YouTube channel because like my nails always look so bad, and I grew them out and then I ripped them all last night except for this one. This one looks good. Look at my little pink eye. But it, yeah, all the other ones are broken. But they're, and I ripped the nail polish off too. I just do it when I'm anxious. And like, I have no reason to really be anxious, but I was. I'm so excited for my mom's birthday tomorrow. Because I've been working on those Halloween bears, the spooky bears, for weeks now. And like, I'd been planning them and not even showing her the thumbnail sketches and like concept, or I've been showing her nothing because I didn't want to ruin the surprise. So she must think that she's getting absolutely nothing for her birthday, and I feel bad. She works today, but she has the next day off and the next few days. This hand probably looks funky, but I tried my best. It's nothing you can't fix with a little bit of subtle shading. It's beautiful now. Can't you tell? I don't think I've ever drawn a hand in a position like that. I probably could have looked up references of like people holding the tops of balls and whatnot, but I didn't. Honestly, I think this is such bad press for me. I'm just like showing all my shortcuts and how lazy I am. Okay. And since I didn't flip anything back, I still know what colors I used. Oh, loud traffic. Oh, how I missed you. I live right off of an interstate, which, like, I don't know why building developments or anything right next to interstates is legal, but it is. Because it's so dangerous, like, getting around anywhere. Okay, I'm gonna do her eyes. I feel like I'm doing everything out of order, kind of, but it's how my brain works. Hi, Nibbler. This was also an interesting exercise to draw my friend, because I realized that sometimes I tend to default to stylizing people in a way that's similar to how I draw myself, and I had to kind of check my biases on that one. Because I was like, you know, anytime somebody has like maybe a higher nose bridge and maybe more of like an oval rounded shaped face, and like even like eyelashes, like I tend to default to drawing them how I draw them on myself, and so I switched hers up a little bit. I added her some like upturned inner eyelashes, which I think look really cute. I'm gonna have to go back in later and add some shines on her eyes. Okay, and it's glass this time, baby. Glasses are such a big deal. Like, I've learned that now. Like, if you're drawing somebody with glasses, it's so important. Because glasses really do make a big difference in how somebody looks. Oh my gosh, is my laptop dying? I was gonna turn my brightness back up. Well, it said 20%. But it was like full, and it normally takes hours for it to die. So I'm gonna like speed run this. I'm speed running. Okay, speed running doesn't mean go completely quiet. Okay. I feel bad though if I'm like not working slow. I lack so much perspective. I like to draw quick because I used to draw comics, and like it's easier to just draw comics if your style is more simple. And that ended up with me feeling like I was copying a lot of people's styles unintentionally, and then what I realized is there's only so many ways to simplify things. Like, I recently started watching Jaden Animations again after such a long time, and I was like, I feel like our art styles are so similar. Like, did I copy her? My pencil just broke again. And it's like maybe subconsciously I did, but like realistically, circle heads like aren't the most insane way to simplify a head. Like, definitely been done before. Oh, pencil lead, get out. Is it out? we go. I don't want to be too loud, but I had to. If this pencil keeps breaking, it's really short, so I can't let that happen. This little cat. I feel like I wanted to draw like a chunky version of my cat. Because he's like just a tabby, but he's a skinny little baby boy. In comparison, because this cat is a fluffy cat. Okay, and then a little bit of shading. Honestly, it should go quicker, this one, now that I've like picked all my colors and I've already had to like think through the shapes of everything and whatnot. I don't know, I'm giving myself an excuse. And then a little bit more black. The little baby boy. Actually, I'm not gonna. I was gonna do the whiskers, but I'm gonna wait until I've done the sweater. So I don't want to smudge the whiskers. This pose was so interesting to draw though. So I don't think I've ever drawn anything quite like it. And now I want to draw myself with Nibbler in this position. Because I definitely hold him like that all the time. Like, now that I think about it, I'm like, I'm not sure if I really hold my cat so much like that, but Nibbler, definitely. But he likes to be held. Like, he's the rare bunny that likes to be held. But I think that's just because I held him so much when he was very, very little. Like, the mannerisms of him, you can tell that he's a bunny raised by, like, a little girl. Because he, like, he doesn't have as many boundaries. It's like, I just handled him so much as a baby. But he was cute, and he's still cute. And, like, his son, like, you can tell, like, I was a teenager when he was born because he is a little bit more standoffish. Which, like, I totally get. Like, Nibbler is a fluke. But I love him. I've been slowly working on, like, a documentary about Nibbler. Especially now that he's getting older. Just think it'd be a fun project, and I thought I was going to do it in film class because I thought we were going to do all kinds of films, and then we only did like sort of story-based ones and a lot of group projects, so I don't think I was going to get a bunch of teenagers to go, yes, let's do a project about your rabbit. But it would have been so fun. It was genuinely the reason why I started the class, like joined the class. Oh yeah, I gotta do the little fluffy details. I feel like this pencil is so much softer, but my pencils are old, so I wonder if the formulation changes over time. There we go. And then we gotta do the lighter tone. And then this contrasts really nicely with the cat. I'm making it out like I planned everything. But I think that looks good. I need to do her hair and her pants and her shoes. And then we're done. And we're only down 3% more on the laptop. So I believe. Oh, and I'm supposed to do a ring on this hand. No, I'll do the socks. I'll do the socks. I just do whatever I feel like doing. No rhyme or reason to my art process. Just what is easiest and what is the most fun at this exact moment. Ah, I knocked over my pencil. Oh, that was Terraria music, I forgot to say. And this is Mario something. Or like Wario. I'm not sure. Believe it or not, I don't have every single thing in my playlist memorized. I should do a feet study, because that's another thing that I just brute force. I don't like have a rhyme or reason to it. I've drawn a few feet in my life that I think look alright. And I just try to do it again. I think those socks look worse. They're okay. They're okay. I'm trying not to be a hater for the first time in my life. Oh, it's pants and hair time. Okay, so we're actually like almost done. I've been thinking about doing a video where I talk about my favorite art supplies, especially like affordable ones. Or like more affordable, because like art is not cheap. So like even like Prismacolors, I would say that's a more affordable art supply. Which is interesting because I think a lot of people say that they're like very expensive. They're expensive compared to like student grade materials, but compared to like other like luxuries people have in their lives, like it's not that bad, because it's like 20 bucks a tin and you can make perfectly good art with one of them, because I've been collecting mine for years. Like honestly, if I were to recommend one, let me get a lid. So there's this set, and then there's this one. This one has most of the like neutral brown tones that I use, like very nice color palette. And then this one is actually the 24 pack that I have all of my stuff in right now, that has like all of your primaries, all of your basics, like literally everything you need to get started. And I know that that one's more expensive because it's 24, but I don't think it's that bad of a price. And like if I did do a video like that, I would do more research and everything. You know how it is. Especially because I know affordable, maybe I won't call it affordable because like that's so subjective and vague. Because like even as a person that's like never been like too well off or anything, like the only art supplies that I would say that I've had that like are really expensive is like Copics, and then if you were to get like professional paints and watercolors, because even like my Winsor & Newton palette, this one was like $30, and I've refilled some of the colors, but I wouldn't say that that's like expensive for something that lasts so long. Like your per use cost isn't that much. Like it's definitely a price tag where you're saving up for something, but that's just how hobbies are, I feel like. I think I'm gonna send over the commission tomorrow because the sun's gonna be down and I want to send it in natural lighting, because I don't send the original pieces, just like pictures, which is another reason why like my prices get to be so low, is because I'm not like shipping. It's just like a logistical thing. But like if you want to get a commission and have it sent to you, like I have an option for people to just DM me and like we could work things out, like figure out how to ship it and everything. I just didn't want to make it the default if not everybody even wants that kind of service or is willing to pay for shipping. And like I would love for people to tell me beforehand, because then I won't draw it in my sketchbook if somebody wants it shipped. My last sketchbook had like perforated edges, but it also like had crappy papers. It's like on one hand, like maybe the sketchbook wouldn't have been an issue for that one, but also like I think we got bigger issues. Because right now I'm using the, what's it called? The Royal Talons Art Creation sketchbook. It's the purple one. I really like it. I was using the Artist Loft sketchbooks before, and they suck. And like I knew they sucked, but they're really, really cheap to get some really big sketchbooks. Because it's about the same size, but this is double the price, and this one's still an affordable sketchbook. So yeah. What am I doing? I'm doing the hair. We're almost done. We're doing hair, and then we're gonna do eyeglosses, because I use white gel pen for that. Oh, and earrings. Gotta tie the green in. We got Pokemon music up in here. I feel like drying her hair was kind of a fun challenge because it's sort of like a wavy, straight, like kind of like wolf cut. Like if you've seen somebody who has like a styled wolf cut, it's sort of like that energy. But like it almost looks like her hair is like styled to look that way, but her hair is just like that. I'm pretty sure. Very pretty. Okay. There's a few more details I'm gonna want to do, and honestly, I might do some more touch-ups when the stream is done. Depends. The cat's like looking up at her. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Ah. And then we flip everything back. So I only used a few of these. Like I have a quite simple art process. I'm gonna go back in. Yeah, I just felt like that distinction there was kind of missing. So I got the pencil case out. Now this is the hardest part, is getting this old gel pen to work. Because it's always a hit or miss once I have one of these for like a few months about getting them to work. And then once you get it on there and it doesn't work, it's just like game over. But when you first get these ones, they work so well. It's like almost like getting catfished. I'll be sad if it won't work because it's like so nice. There's totally ink in this one. It's like half full. I'm so sad because now I've already got 2 little dots on that one's eyes. I'm actually so sad. I don't think it's gonna work. It looks so bad now. I think I need to cover it. It's watercolor time, watercolor time. Watercolor to the rescue. Because it just looks so much cuter when you do have those little accents. But not today. They're hidden forever. They still look good, it's just I'm sad now because I like kind of hyped it up and now it's not happening. I'm gonna readjust this. So let me get up so I can see the framing. Took us 97 minutes and 52 seconds, but the commission's done. I think it looks good. I'm gonna do my best to look at the camera while I do it, but it's at a very flat angle. But I think it looks so good. And it was fun to stream. An hour and a half. I feel like my voice is trying to leave me. I had my Hello Kitty cup with Coca-Cola. Coke Zero, the superior Coke. But I think overall the colors look really cohesive. I think it really captures her essence. I think she'll really like it. So I'm going to send over some photos for her today, and then I'm going to let her know that I'm also going to send her photos in natural light, and then I'll post those ones on my Instagram. So if you want to get commissions, this is the last time I'll say it for the stream, is I have a link in the description. After this stream is done, I'm going to be updating the thumbnail, and I'm going to be updating the description to make it look nicer. So it'll be easier. I cannot believe every time I do a live stream, I say that like I've done a bunch, but last time I did live stream too, I started it without fixing the like that it would be horizontal instead of vertical streaming, and then I go to hit stream after I've set it up to like not Premiere, because it's a different thing. Like I scheduled it and I had the description ready and I had everything nice, and then people could like send like click the notify me later button, and then I go live, it's wrong, and I have to immediately like cancel it. I don't know if there's a way to change it, but it said it was locked. So but yeah, thank you so much for watching. I did see there was somebody else in here, and I really appreciate you so much, and anybody who watches the stream after it's done, I appreciate it so much. Yep, so bye.